Who or what is Paimon? This is something that's been interesting to me since the beginning of the game, and I know a lot of people have made theories on it. So in this video, I want to go through some of those theories, and I want to say who I think she might be. I'm not saying for sure I know who she is, but I just want to be involved in the conversation. And I know the first most popular theory was that Paimon was the primordial one, and I don't know if that's still a popular theory today, but I know back a few years ago that's what a lot of people thought she was. I personally don't feel like she can be the primordial one because that would make her the first descender. And from the Sumeru Archon quest, we know that changes to Irminsul shouldn't affect descenders like the Traveler, but it did affect Paimon. It did affect her memories, which means she's most likely from Tevat or created in Tevat, which means she's most likely not a descender or the primordial one. Another popular theory that I feel is more likely true is that Paimon is a moon sister, one of the three moon sisters. If you don't already know, Tevat used to have three moons in the sky, and they were known as the three moon sisters. The reason I think Paimon could be a moon sister is because if you look very closely at her cape, you can see what looks to be three moons surrounded by stars. The three moons are at the edge of her cape, the big circles. And not only that, but because of her silver hair, as well as she just looks like she's from Celestia. And the Moon Sisters were from Celestia. They had something called the Lunar Palace, and they lived in the sky. But there was a tragedy at some point in the history of Tevat where they turned on each other and two of the Moon Sisters fell. I don't know if that means they died or if that just means they fell from Celestia. But after that, the last Moon Sister locked herself in the Lunar Palace. And so maybe Paimon can be a reincarnation of one of the fallen Moon Sisters, or maybe she just is one of the fallen Moon Sisters. I'm not sure what happened to them or why Paimon's so little now, but I feel like her being one of the Moon Sisters really does line up with everything we know about her. There's also another theory out there on who Paimon or what Paimon can be, and that's that Paimon could possibly be Istaroth, the Shade of Time, one of the four shades of the primordial one. And the reason people think that she could be the Shade of Time is because she has this ability to always disappear and reappear, and once you press the start button to go to the pause menu, she pops up out of nowhere, and while everything is frozen, she's still able to move around and has animations. So that's why people believe maybe Paimon could be the Shade of Time, especially because we found each other on the beach in Mondstadt around the no-name island that was dedicated to the Shade of Time or the God of Time. I think this theory has some weight to it. I don't want to say it has more weight than the Moon Sister theory, but I can see how she can be the Shade of Time with some of the things that we know about her and some of the things she does. But I really do feel like her being a Moon Sister just lines up with so much of her appearance, so much of what we know about her, so much of what we don't know about her and what people say about her. Now you might be asking, if she's a Moon Sister, why is she so obsessed with the Traveler? Why does she always want to be around him? Why is she always trying to guide him? And maybe it's because she needs him to protect her. Maybe she's trying to build her power back up while they're traveling together. Maybe she's gathering power from the Statues of Seven, the same like him. Or it could be that there is lore that says the Moon Sisters, they really loved the morning stars. They really loved to see and look at the morning stars as the moon would rise or set and the morning or evening stars would show themselves. And if you didn't know this about the Traveler and their sibling, they are called the morning star and the evening star. And so Paimon being a Moon Sister definitely relates to the Travelers being known as the Morning Star and the Evening Star. I think Aether is known as the morning star, and Lumine, the abyss twin, is known as the evening star. And so that could be one of the reasons Paimon, aka a moon sister, is so obsessed with Aether, because he represents the morning star, which the moon sisters were obsessed about. They really liked the morning stars, they loved them. So yeah, guys, that's who or what I think Paimon is. I think she's a moon sister. If you disagree with me, or even if you agree with me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I make sure to respond to my comments. And I'm going to try to keep these lore videos anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. I don't want them to be too long. I just want them to be short and sweet and have the info in it for you to receive and be able to comment whatever you think. And so yeah, I'm be coming out with more theories, more videos. I think the next video is going to be on the travelers, who or what they might be, where they came from. Thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me. Until next time, guys, have a good one.